In 2003, 9% of Americans, Jews and non-Jews, thought that prejudice against Jewish people was a serious problem. In May 2024, that number soared to 49%. Only 18% of the American population believes that anti-Semitism is not much of a problem, or not a problem at all. The same Gallup poll reported that in the past year, 61% of Jewish adults thought that they were treated poorly or harassed because of their religion, as opposed to 26% of the American population at large. One needn't reiterate the litany of anti-Semitic events and speech over the last decade, from the march in Charlottesville and the synagogue shooting at the Tree of Life to elite college campuses, to drive home the fact that anti-Semitism is alive and well. And this is not even to mention what is happening abroad in France, Belgium, and the Middle East. These contemporary events raise a profound intellectual problem. Why, in an age and place where nobody wants to be called an anti-Semite, does prejudice against Jews endure? How can they be simultaneously attacked from the political right and left? A situation that, as we will learn, has ample precedent from over a century ago. What accounts for its persistence? My name is Michael Sadlow. I'm a professor of Judaic Studies and Religious Studies, and this, quite frankly, is a course I had hoped to never teach. Yet our times, I came to believe after the Tree of Life shooting, demanded. After the events of and following October 7th, 2023, I have become even more convinced that the educational need is urgent. This course takes a historical approach to prejudice against Jews. We will discuss definitions and theoretical frameworks. How have previous scholars defined anti-Semitism? And how have they understood its persistence? What is the relationship of anti-Semitism to anti-Zionism? We will then go deep into the past to see the roots of this prejudice and its elaborations in Christian and Islamic texts before winding our way forward again to present-day issues. You will learn the major anti-Semitic tropes and their origins. We will look at the social and concrete historical conditions in which some of these tropes, but not others, take root. And we will explore the triggers that set off anti-Semitic violence. Our focus will be on ideas and the history of discourse illustrated with historical examples. This is not a class about Jewish victimhood or the Holocaust, which due to its enormity we will only touch upon. It is rather an attempt to shine a light into some of the darkest corners of history, as well as our own society. Much of our class time will be spent in discussion, learning from each other, and testing our ideas in open and respectful dialogue. Please join me in this conversation.